Here we are in front of the cradle of Texas Liberty, the Alamo. I want to tell a story about the follow-up battle. The shout of "Remember the Alamo" culminated in the win at San Jacinto, the Battle of San Jacinto by Sam Houston over Santa Ana. Now, this is kind of well known that Santa Ana was a Mason along with Sam Houston, and so the agreement between as he captured him and gave him the grand hailing sign of distress, it's a Masonic gesture, so that if it's another Mason sees it, he's supposed to grant mercy or help him if he can. So he let him go back to Mexico, but the war was over and they won independence. What isn't well known is the Battle of San Jacinto. So the history books will tell you that the Mexicans were taking a siesta and they came upon them in that swampy area there just outside of Houston, Texas, and they surprised them, and they were so disorientated they couldn't get their act together, and they defeated them. What they're not telling you is, and this is I learned this through Davy Crockett Lodge and through Masonic history. You can't really get unless you have to really go deep. But anyway, it was also told to me by 2 or 3 other guys. One of them, Robert Rawson, my brother's father-in-law. Anyhow, the story goes that there was 2 basically carriages, wagons filled with hookers and booze, and so they had them zigzag in front of the advancing soldiers earlier in the morning. So they captured them, and there'd been 20 or 30 probably approximately 10 hookers, and then 2 wagons of booze. What happens when soldiers have been marching for months on end, catch hookers and booze? They drink, get drunk, and rape them. So, and what happens when you're waiting your turn? Anybody in the army will tell you this. Just that they're going to be standing around drinking while they're waiting their turn to rape the women. So you had several hundred of the men got drunk and then raped the women. They were spent, so they weren't just taking a siesta, they were passed out. Now, not all of them were doing that, but probably several hundred raped the women. Assume there were at least 10 women between the 2 wagons. And there was enough booze to put down probably 600 guys. So when you have that significant amount of your force that's just drunk and spent, and I'm sure they were taking a siesta on top of it, but you're going to win a battle. And with the surprise on their side, that's a little of the unknown history of the Alamo and the Battle of San Jacinto. For more, go to timbosplace.com. See me on Facebook, Tim Monahan, Moynahan, and go to my various YouTube channels, Pat Moynahan and Edward Moynahan. Thank you. Bye.